Hi guys, so when I showed you my October daily video and the making of my insert, I asked if you wanted to see a week one flip through or just wait till it's finished, and you said you wanted to see a week one flip through, so here I am. So at the moment I've got it in my Webster's Pages Walnut Traveller's Notebook, which you've seen quite a bit from me in the past. I took it out of the cupboard because I thought it was autumnal enough, and it's, you know, working fine. And so in pockets I have literally got some of the ephemera and bits and pieces that I'm using. I do have some other like stickers and things kind of like downstairs and laying around, but some of the like the stickers are like the big 6x12 size, so they're too big to go in here. But I've just got, I mean, you saw on this channel I did an unboxing of the Crafty Bonbons box, so I've got bits and pieces from there tucked in the pockets, like die cuts and enamel dots, and I've got some of my cuttings. I've got a couple of some stickers there, and I've got some cuttings of the paper that I used to make the insert. I've just got in there that I'm still using, and some journal cards and some of the ephemera. A lot of you guys asked about where a lot of the things came from. Most of the stuff that I ever use comes from my shop, if I'm all honest. The range that I've mainly been using is this one. It's the Carter Bella Autumn range. I think it's called Autumn. Yeah, Autumn. Carter Bella Autumn. And also Pebbles Woodland. So yeah, here is my flip through. I'll just take it out of the Traveller's Notebook so you can see it a bit better. I've embellished the front a bit more with some of my word label stickers, October sticker kit. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. And Anne of Green Gables, you rock. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you my flip then. So as you remember, I put this tracing paper that I printed on front, and now you can see what it looks like, and I really love that it kind of gives you a little sneaky peeky into what lies beneath. Now, I started this insert on the 30th of September because I kind of felt like if I didn't, then the next couple of pages wouldn't necessarily make sense. And also, so on the 30th of September, I went to the Manchester Planner Bee up in Manchester, and we stayed up there for the weekend, and I wanted to kind of do a little bit of journaling. I had some of my bits and pieces from the event, and I thought, well, I could put those in my regular journal, but then I'm not going to come back to that journal for another month. So I thought I would just start my journaling off in this insert. So that is what I did. We went up to Manchester. We stayed for a long weekend. John's mum and dad were in the Peak District on holiday, so we stayed. They had a lodge, so we stayed up there for a long weekend. So we had 3 nights away. So on the first day, I went to my friend Daisy's house. If you don't know Daisy, she is My Green Cow here on YouTube, and we're up with Geraldine, who's Geraldine Jane here on YouTube, and we had a fun day. And then the next day was Manchester Planner Bee, and they had a photo booth there, so I had my photo taken with Daisy and also Chloe, who is Chloe Murray on here on YouTube. So we had a couple of photo booth stickers, so I just kind of tipped those in the goodie bags. We got loads of like bee stickers and things like that, so I've kind of stuck some of the stickers on, and there's just a bit of journaling, like a little tag from the event. I just kind of stuck that in, a little bit of watercolour to give a bit of yellow to the background, a bit of a bee doodle, and that was it really. I'm trying to do sort of a page a day. I do have extra pages in here so that I can do more on some days if I wanted to. So yeah, so that was like the kick started my planner, because I kind of wanted to start this on this day, because otherwise the next pages wouldn't make sense. We stayed in the Peak District. We drove like up to Manchester and then back down again. So the next couple of days we were in the Peak District, and I thought that wouldn't necessarily make a whole lot of sense without including the Manchester Planner Bee stuff first. So yeah, I'm trying to do like a page page a day, but I do have some extra pages if I, you know, so that I can do more. So yeah, so we went to the Heights of Abraham, just a photo of the three of us with the view in the background. I bought something small from, I bought a crystal from their like rock shop there, and it came in a little bag. It was just slightly wide, so I trimmed it down a bit and I washi taped the edges to make it into a bag again, and then stuck it down. And inside here we've just got our tickets. So I just stuck all of our fossil rubbings into my little bag pocket. Now this, you saw me make this in the insert, little Project Life pocket. It's got the worst fusing I have ever done on it, because I don't know, I don't think my fuse tool was perhaps hot enough, but it was horrendous. Anyway, while we were at Heights of Abraham, like loads of tree leaves were falling to the ground, and I picked them up and I popped them in here, and my intention was to kind of seal them in, but they didn't, I don't know, they didn't kind of, a few days later they didn't look right, and because I hadn't got my fuse tool with me, I hadn't fused them in, but yeah, they didn't preserve very well, they didn't go very nicely. So when we got home, we potted around the garden and this beautiful leaf fell to the floor, and so I picked it up and popped it in, and I just used a sticker on the bottom there, it says crisp autumn leaves, because it had more than one leaf in it when I first did it. So now it's just got this beautiful autumn leaf from our garden in there, which I really like. But it has nothing to do with the Heights of Abraham now. It did, but it doesn't now. And so I always keep the leaflets from wherever we go. I think they're really nice additions to your journal, and so I always work out which is the best part of the leaflet to stick down, so that you can kind of still open it, and it's usually the where to find us page on the back. So yeah, so I've got the big leaflet in there, which is really nice. John and I went to the Heights of Abraham years and years and years and years ago. I'm talking like probably 12 to 15 years ago, possibly even more than that. So it's interesting to keep leaflets and things so that you can see how stuff's changed. Like we kept a photo album from that time, and we had one of their leaflets that we stuck in there, and it's already kind of changed quite a bit, so it's quite interesting to do that. So yeah, that is stuck in there. And then on the day after, John's mum and dad went home, but we went to a place on the way home called Monkey Forest, which was lovely. It was this really, really massive oak forest, and it was really quiet and relaxed and lovely, and they had I can't remember what breed now, of monkeys, just free range, just walking around, and we really, really enjoyed that. Miss B loved it. That's a really, really cute photo of her like at the monkeys, and I got a beautiful picture of a monkey. I'm printing all my photos on my Polaroid zip, because I really like how you can just print at the time. That's one of the reasons why I do a traveller's notebook style rather than like the Project Life kind of style, because I like being able to print my photos like that day and journal about it that night, whereas if I had to wait for my photos to get printed and all that kind of stuff, I probably wouldn't. So again, stuck a leaflet on the other page, so we can, you know, look back on that. Then you can see this bit sticking out here. This is the marketing strip that you get on the bottom of a 12 by 12 paper. I decided to leave it on so that I could remember what the range of the collection was called for future. It says autumn on it, and it's got a cute picture, so I thought that was quite fitting. I had this on the 12 by 12 cut apart. There was this gratitude list, and I thought it'd be quite nice to sit and write it down. It doesn't pertain particularly to any particular day. I did do it on the 3rd of October, but it's just a kind of nice thing to have inside my journal. Oh, I feel a yawn. Had a busy weekend. Yeah, so 3rd of October, bit of a home day, and we harvested some of the tomatoes that John and Litlin had grown in the garden. So I got to use the harvest stickers that I've been like hoarding for a little while now. 4th of October, me and the Litlin, we did some autumnal inspired art. I cut out a freehand, I was really impressed with myself. I freehand cut out a load of leaf shapes and in red, orange and yellow, and she glued them and did sort of like autumnal glitter colours on there. I saw this amazing photo on Pinterest, as you do, of potato carving with leaf shapes. Yeah, my potato carving sucks. But she still had fun. We got out like autumn coloured paints, and she had fun stamping with the potatoes anyway. My potatoes were on the turn, so, you know, my potatoes, there were only a couple, they would have been chucked away anyway, so we had fun. And then she did some freestyle autumn painting and glittering. That was a really nice like autumnal craft. For the 5th of October, I've split my journaling and photos because I had this scrapbook paper in here. I absolutely love it, and I wanted that to shine through. I didn't want to kind of put like a block there of text or anything, so I left it like that. And my journaling is on the other side there, and similarly with the 6th of October, my photo's over here and my journaling is here. So on the 5th of October, we just kind of had a bit of a homey day, and Miss B last year, I bought her the Room on the Broom book, but it's one of those sound books where you press the buttons and it makes sounds, and she really, really likes that. And we were reading it again, and I said, oh, let's go and watch it on the telly. And I've got Amazon Prime, and Room on the Broom was on there. And she was mesmerised. She absolutely loved it. She was like just transfixed to the telly for the full 26 minutes. She had a packet of crisps, and we just sat and watched it, and it was really nice and really snuggly. So I love that programme, so I'm really glad that she likes it too. And we've since watched it again, which is great. And it was an opportunity for me to use a trick or treat sticker. This is from My Mind's Eye. Yeah, an opportunity to put that down on paper, which was really, really cool. Have some tea. This page, I'm not sure about. I don't know. It kind of doesn't look finished in a lot of ways to me, but then I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I ordered a few things from Asda. I saw something for Litlin for Christmas, and I ordered it from Asda. And while I was there on Asda's website, I kind of had a little bit of a browse, as you do, and I came across this really cute pumpkin dress, which I thought would be lovely for the month of October, maybe into November too. And so I bought it, and my Asda order arrived, and I showed it to her, and she absolutely loved it and insisted on putting it on straight away. And so, yeah, she's got her little pumpkin dress, and I just kind of, enamel dots. I love enamel dots because they're just so feelable. It's just so tactile. And I love this bit of ephemera. This die cut was from that pack I showed you. It's got Gordon's Pumpkin Farm on there, and I thought that was really cute to go with a pumpkin dress and a pumpkin sticker. It's all things pumpkin, you know. And then we packed and we travelled to Birmingham. It was my sister-in-law's hen do. So on the 7th of October, it's just all about their hen do, really. And yeah, John's little sister and my other sister-in-law. And that's it. That is the 7 days. That is the 7 days so far. So Obviously I've got some more going on, but that's like not in the 7 days. So if you'd like to see the next week flip through, then let me know, or whether you'd prefer to just see the completed one right at the very end, then let me know. So I hope you enjoyed looking at my progress so far on my October daily, and I hope you're getting on okay with yours as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.